It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Portland as the Trailblazers go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to, and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Harkless comes in for Lure. Rabs checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Lillard. So for New Orleans right now, Freak in at shooting guard. Omer Ashik is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Cole in at the point guard. McCollum, no good.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A Sheik, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Portland leading. Bayless the pass to Crabbe. Feeds to Bayless. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
They set the pick. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's Freak missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And Cole kicks to Freak. Shot from the wing, and Davis pulls it down.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it.
Group here for Portland. Plumlee, he's checked in for Davis. Lure comes in for Maurice Harkless. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Jared Bayless. So the Pelican 5 right now. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Freak in at the 1. They set the pick.
Move the ball. Stick it to the line.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Spates sets a screen right at the free throw line, and it's Freak missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Crabb. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Utah Jazz.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Stolen. Pass to Lillard. Dishes it to Aminu. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. And a wide open look for Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
McCollum's checked in for Allen Crabb. And then for New Orleans. And through one half, it has...
Well, Damian, a great first half for you. Plenty of intensity out there. For someone as friendly and charismatic off the court as you are, what gives you the ability to bring such intensity and competitiveness to your game the moment you step between the lines each night?
I think it's just the Oakland in me, really. I'm sure a lot of people know about the past, the Oakland point guards with Gary Payton, Brian Shaw, and Jason Kidd, and once you get on the court, it's time to compete. Off the court, I was raised to be a good person, high-character person, but on the court,
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Reese Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Crabb's checked in for McCollum. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Damian Lillard. Jared Bayless is out there with Allen Crabb. Then it's John Lure. Then there's Davis. And it's Harkless in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
And both free throws good from Freak. And here are the Trailblazers now. And Bayless kicks to Harkless. Shoots from the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pelicans have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Crabb. The Pelicans also changing it up. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Davis. Pondexter comes in for Drew Holiday. And Freak subbed in for Cole. So for New Orleans right now, Freak, he's in at the point. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's Asik in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
To the inside, Pondexter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. for Portland.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Lillard. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
New Orleans with the ball. And here's Freak. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big...
If you're on, write a comment.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
The King God is back. The Clint God.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
The Clint God. I'm the king of 2K. I'm the 2K GOAT. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, man.
fellas. Competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Don't let Drew shoot it. Get him.
Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from New Orleans as the Pelicans go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a
The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At shooting guard, Davor Alenichev. At the other guard position, Davor.
It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. This is the last stop for the 76ers before returning back to Philadelphia. And, of course, they're still without Nerlens Noel.
Kevin, yeah, he got injured a few games ago, and it's been tough without him.
And we see
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Spates. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Freaks checked in for Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Carl Landry is out there with Grant. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Embiid. Inside. Landry no good.
that's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anderson a screen on Landry. There's Freak. And Anderson kicks to Freak. Lets it go from deep. Shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, and the foul trouble.
Good. Good. Stay down.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers. With a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school.
We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to Philadelphia.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
Team swap here for New Orleans. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Reese Harkless comes in for Lula. Abs checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Damian Lillard. On the floor for Portland, they've got Jared Bayless.
My bad.
That's right, NBA 2K17 The Prelude is available now for download on PS4 and Xbox One, and it will cost you nothing. Latest playoff moments cards, and you voted. And going on this week in-game, make sure you vote on which top plays you want to see next week. Should they be highlights from Rivet City, Sunset Beach, Old Town, or from Antioch? House rules are in Rivet City, and we are playing double dunks, so get excited because each dunk is worth double. We hope you guys enjoyed breaking the game with Steph Curry for the 30 hours where he was made the best shooter in NBA 2K history. Now let's take a look at some of your best Steph shot plays that you submitted on social media.
Oh my God.
Well, you know, last season's continues there. Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even consider taking that shot.
Curry again. It's Curry. Bogut kicks to Curry. Look at it. And it's Barnes, and it's small forward.
Wrapping up our Road to the Finals chat today, what are you most excited about?
Just that initial first day, you know, no different than charting every other tournament and following it. Us in the office will be, you know, glued to the TV. Hopefully everybody else is at home. And that's it. Just see who comes out of this thing. You know, did the seeds really matter? This is the first time we're doing this. This is $250 grand. Relationships are on the line here. You know that.
I know that we will all be in the war room capturing just as much action as we possibly can.
Yep.
So make sure you guys stay tuned for that in our next episode of 2K TV. Catch all of that action there. But in the meantime, you guys can check out all of the tournament games live in-game through the 2K Streamcast. And don't worry, if you miss one, we'll have all of them available on demand. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. What's up, guys? I'm Rachel, and welcome to this week's episode of 2K TV Postseason. Today we see how the top 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals teams match up. Mike Wang shares expert tips. We showcase your top plays and fill you in on all the 2K16 action coming up this week. Let's jump straight into today's postseason show by taking a look at our 2K Pro-Am.
Hey guys, Mike Wang here, gameplay director for the NBA 2K series. Last time you voted for in-game strategies, so let's jump into it. First and most popular among online players,
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to